This next segment is going to be showing you how to use your lab knife that you got in your instrument issue. I want to make sure that you take that out. Make sure that you put your initials on your lab knife so that that way you can always locate your lab knife if for some reason you set it down and need to go back and try and find it. For this next portion, we're going to be working on what we call stage 1, which is blocking out the tooth. So we're going to actually remove the mesial side and the distal side of the carving here. But the first thing that we need to do is we actually need to bring this wax down to where the root tip is. And this is a good time to show you how to actually use the knife and the correct strokes. Now, a lot of you are probably used to grabbing something and thinking that you're going to take the blade in towards you. Okay? These are not real sharp, but if you're working really hard, you can actually slice your thumb open. So what I want you to do is get used to carving so that the blade is actually flat across the surface here. So that way you're going to draw in, but you're not going to draw the blade into your thumb. You're going to shave off so that the knife and the wax are at a 90-degree angle and not curved in towards your thumb like this. Okay? So for this next little bit, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you work on removing the top portion of this down to the root tip. You're going to want to take a few strokes across the top, and then you're going to turn it sideways because it'll start to bow a little bit, and you want to take some strokes across the top this way. The idea is that you're going to be removing wax symmetrically so that way it should stay as flat as possible. Keep in mind that when you add more pressure to one side or the other of the knife, then you may get little dips and wee-waws in your wax. So as you are drawing across, take about 10 strokes, turn it, the same thing again, take about 10 strokes, turn it again, take about 10 strokes, turn it again, take about 10 strokes. Keep in mind that this is a slow process, so it may take you upwards of about 5 minutes to be able to bring this wax all the way down to the root tip.